Hello, everyone. Today we will be looking at the diary of Hans, a German soldier on the Eastern Front during World War II. Through his diary entries, we witness the horrors of war, the cruel crimes of the Gestapo, and the undying hopes of living a normal life. So let's begin.
The freezing winds cut through our uniforms as we marched forward, carrying the weight of our rifles on tired shoulders. The once beautiful landscape now lay in ruins, scarred by relentless battles that seemed to never end. Since arriving here, I've seen the horrors of war. The presence of the Gestapo struck fear into all of us, executing anyone they suspected of disloyalty. Their iron grip served as a constant reminder of the severe consequences for going against them, as they showed no mercy in eliminating any hint of resistance. Amidst the trenches, I formed deep bonds with fellow soldiers, becoming like brothers in the face of adversity. We found comfort in each other's presence, sharing laughter, stories of home, and dreams of a life beyond this war. But even within our close group, the reach of the Gestapo extended, and whispers of betrayal and suspicion started to poison our ranks, eroding the trust we once had in each other. Rumors spread about informants lurking, ready to report any signs of disloyalty. The fear of being falsely accused by a comrade cast a dark shadow, making us doubt even our closest friends. Then, on a particularly gloomy night, the Gestapo's sinister presence invaded our camp. A chilling silence fell over us as they dragged away our friends, the very comrades we fought alongside. Their faces showed both defiance and terror, as accusations of treason were thrown at them without mercy. The bonds we cherished so much now seemed fragile, overshadowed by the fear of betrayal. I remember that moment vividly, as the Gestapo's icy gaze offered no room for negotiation or explanation. My heart ached witnessing my friends being led towards an uncertain fate, with little chance to defend themselves. In the dark night, a single gunshot broke the silence, a grim testament to the efficiency of the Gestapo. Consumed by a mix of anger, sadness, and a strong desire for justice, I vowed to avenge my fallen comrades. Their deaths wouldn't be without purpose. I used my grief to find a newfound determination to fight, not just for my own survival, but also to reveal the atrocities committed by the Gestapo. In the following days, I became a symbol of resilience amidst the chaos of the Eastern Front. I united with my remaining comrades who shared the same sorrow, forming an unbreakable bond. Together, we pushed back against the advancing enemy forces, every step driven by the memories of our fallen friends and the cruelties of the Gestapo. Through countless battles, I witnessed the tide slowly turning against my homeland. On Tuesday, December 18th, we crossed through Estonia and swiftly entered Russia, a vast country with endless tundra. We restocked our ammunition and followed a specific route that took us from Riga to Volga, passing through Estonia again and finally arriving at Pskov, which is considered the third most beautiful city in Russia. During our journey, I found solace in reading Shakespeare's plays, The Merchant of Venice and Hamlet. On December 19th, we were still near Pskov, and I noticed the railways had been heavily damaged by the Russians. Steam locomotives were scarce, which made transportation challenging. I encountered some Russian people along the way and offered them bread. They were extremely grateful, and I felt sympathy for their harsh living conditions. About 1,000 out of 5,000 Russians remained, and they were treated very poorly. It pained me to witness such treatment, and I couldn't help but think about how different things were if the public knew about it. The once unyielding stronghold of the Eastern Front crumbled under the relentless attacks of the enemy. Unfortunately, my comrades and I were eventually overpowered and captured, imprisoned within the confines of a prisoner of war camp. Even in captivity, I held on tightly to the memories of my fallen friends, their faces etched deeply in my mind. In the bleakness of imprisonment, I made a vow to carry their stories beyond the war-torn battlefield. My determination to expose the true nature of the Gestapo and the horrors they inflicted on both friends and foes remained unshaken. When the war finally ended, I returned home, forever haunted by the ghosts of the Eastern Front. The scars of battle and the weight of loss were etched into my very soul. Yet, amidst the pain, I found solace in knowing that my friends' sacrifices were not in vain. In the aftermath of the war, I dedicated my life to seeking justice and ensuring that the world would never forget the bravery of those who stood against tyranny. Throughout my recollections and testimonies, I tirelessly fought to uncover the terrible acts committed by the Gestapo. I shed light on their reign of terror, and how it devastatingly impacted the lives of countless soldiers and civilians. My unwavering determination and relentless pursuit of justice caught the attention of people both in my country and around the world. My accounts of the Gestapo's Bruta.
And that's it for today's video. If you want to listen to more real-life stories of soldiers, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know what you think of this soldier's diary account.